Welcome to the 2025 Hot Wheels Legends Tour. This is the Latin America Regional Finals. Back for an 8th year in a row, join us in the international search for the next Hot Wheels diecast. With record attendance this year, car builders entered their passion projects for a chance to have their vehicle immortalized as a 1/64th Hot Wheels diecast while becoming a member of the Hot Wheels Garage of Legends. We are excited to see what the 2025 global team has brought us from 16 countries worldwide. New for 2025, the culmination of the tour will become more global in nature with 3 distinct regional playoffs: Europe and the Middle East, Latin America, and the United States of America. In each of these episodes, one vehicle will be selected to compete at the Enter the Echo, the Global Grand Finale, which is airing live on all platforms November 15th. Be sure to tune in. Let's take a look at the previous champions who've achieved legend status. In 2018, it was the 2-Jet Z, a play on the engine that's within this open wheel hot rod. Luis Rodriguez, our 2018 winner. In 2019, it was the little 57 Nash Metropolitan. Greg Salzillo, congratulations. Love the details on that little compact ride. In 2020, it was the Stars and Stripes, a 70 Pontiac Trans Am built by Riley Stair. This is a hot rod for the ages. In 2021, we went across the pond to United Kingdom. Cheerio to 1969 Volvo P1800 Gasser built by Lee Johnstone. In 2022, it was the 1992 AutoZam. Small car, big tires, Craig Moe, and the Texas 2. Congratulations. In 2023, it was New Zealand, the 1990 Mazda MX-5 Roadster. This car deemed Chimera. Chris Watson, congratulations. Most recently, the 2024 winner, representing Chile, the 68 Ford Falcon. This car is called La Liebre. Well, it's about that time. Let's jump into our Hot Wheels Legends Latin America Regional Finals. We are going to Latin America, Brazil, Mexico, Colombia, Peru, and Chile. So let's bring in 2 esteemed Hot Wheels designers. We bring in Ralph Benitez and Brian Benedict. Come on in. Ralph, good to see you, man.
Good to see you.
Saw you pull up in that Dodge, making a lot of noise.
That's right.
And Brian, what did we drive today?
Oh, the Denali.
It's all good. The people mover.
Yeah, that's right.
I like that. Ralph, welcome back. Haven't seen you in a minute.
Yeah,
Looking good. You fired up.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
How cool is Legends?
It's amazing because we get to see new cars every year that could potentially be a Hot Wheels, and you know, we're always busy working, looking for the next Hot Wheels. So
right. Inspiration comes from anywhere.
Yeah, for real, it really does.
It could be kicks, torn jeans, whatever.
Yeah, for me, that's usually how it works.
He's got shoes on fire.
Yeah.
Brian, you're a staple here at Legends, and this year I feel like there's been a lot of inspiration. There's a lot of cool, vehicles, things we've never seen before. And that's really why we're here.
Yeah, people never cease to amaze me. Like every year it's like we see new stuff. It gets bigger and better, more cars, and this year's no exception. The legends just continue to grow, and the fan engagement and the quality of the builds, it's just been phenomenal.
Record numbers of people attending. All you out there that are tuning in, thank you so much. Be sure to join us November 15th for the global grand finale, because we're whittling it down to 3. And out of these 5 vehicles, congratulations. I mean, representing Latin America in those areas, thank you so much for participating. And speaking of numbers, let's talk about 3 numbers: authenticity, creativity, garage spirit. Because I'm going and looking at these regions. Some of these areas of the globe I've never been to, some I have, and regionally they have different cars, unique feel, different vibes. You know, some have audio systems because that's kind of the vibe, or body kits. I mean, talk about authenticity and how important that is to you, because you live it, you drive it, you breathe it, you eat it.
Definitely, it's a lot of those hand-built hot rods and customs that people pour their blood, sweat, and tears into, and you see that all over the world, especially like in Mexico, Italy. Yeah. So that's what it's all about: authenticity, just being real with the build. You know, putting the sweat equity into the build.
Yeah. Creativity, garage spirit. That's the last 2, Brian. Creativity. Yeah. That looks like a Hot Wheels.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, we're always looking for something different and unique. We've done so many castings over the years, and we want something that's going to pop on shelf and just be different than anything we've already done. And then garage spirit. It's all about that blood, sweat, and tears, and pouring the passion into the build. We're always looking for the cool story behind the build. What was the motivation? And a lot of them are family builds, and that's always fun to kind of see that family dynamic. And a lot of cool
story,
stuff.
The backstory, right? It's just like you said, blood, sweat, and tears, celebration and memorial. All those different things play a role in why the car. Why? That's the canvas. But then how do you expand upon that? It's already blank slate. All right, let's get on into it. Ralph, Brian, you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, and now over to our next guest to set up this incredible ride.
E aí galera, tudo bem com vocês? Eu sou Gerson Campos, apresentador do Acelerados, estou falando diretamente do Brasil. A Hot Wheels faz parte da minha vida desde que eu era pequeno, inclusive agora da vida dos meus pequenos, também dos meus filhos. Eu quero dar os parabéns a todos os competidores. As ideias e construções deste ano são o próximo nível, galera. E eu tenho a honra de apresentar o Volkswagen SP2 1974, customizado pelo Thiago Marco. O que eu amo nesse carro é a criatividade. Ele tem uma visão e um estilo que se destacam imediatamente. Por isso, com certeza, ele poderia ser um Hot Wheels. Obrigado a todos por assistirem e boa sorte.
Representing Brazil, he's got a long name, but like those famous ones, I'm just going to give him one. Thiago, representing Brazil, talks about his Volkswagen.
Olá, meu nome é Thiago Marco Batista Pereira Araújo dos Santos. Eu sou proprietário desse belíssimo Volkswagen SP2, do ano de 1974, mais conhecido como SP2 TBS. Eu defino meu carro como um sonho realizado. Esse SP2 é o SP2 mais louco do mundo. Ver o SP2 TBS como uma miniatura da Hot Wheels seria a realização de um sonho, porque seria a consagração de todo um projeto, de todo o esforço e a dedicação que nós tivemos por esse veículo, que o mundo todo irá conhecer. Seria uma celebração do legado do meu pai, da criatividade brasileira e de um carro que desafiou seu tempo. O SP2 já foi chamado do Volkswagen mais bonito do mundo pela imprensa alemã. Torná-lo um Hot Wheels seria compartilhar esse legado com cada criança e colecionadores de todo o planeta.
All right, so Thiago turned this rare Brazilian classic into a true race machine after both of you guys' heart, right? You're a big race car guy, Brian. Slow down. I'm glad he caught a moment to slow down for us there, Ralphie. Nice. Taking a look at this thing. The exhaust, first and foremost, tripping hazard. I'm just gonna call it right now. If I had a whistle, I'd blow it. This rare Brazilian classic is a race car. It is super unique. The Volkswagen 74 SP2, Thiago, Brazil. I like this thing. This is a cool, I don't think I've seen one of these in person. How clean is this thing, Ralph?
It's super clean. I like all the color breaks. As a Hot Wheels designer, or graphic designer, I'm looking for all the different color breaks I can do on a car to give it that realistic feel that everyone loves. I'm loving the tailpipe. I'm thinking Bosuzoku in a way, but not quite. Maybe inspired a bit
Yeah, it has that
it's like the
vibe.
Volkswagen Bug and the Beetle. They'd have kind of the
Oh,
traps,
true, yeah,
right?
true,
Traps.
true.
Stinger exhaust kind of, yeah.
What do you think? And that back end, if you just isolated that back end, it's almost got a little Porsche inspiration.
It
Love
does,
the clear,
yeah.
kind of molded the vents so you can let it breathe, so functional there. Kind of like,
Yeah.
and the black hatch, that speaks to some road racing.
Yeah, I love the rear wing there. That's so cool. Like you said, it has a little bit of a Porsche vibe. They kind of changed up the front end, which is really nice. And you know, it's just such a clean build, such a nice stance.
Yeah, I
and it
love
looks
the
so
wheels.
good running down the road there.
And what's interesting here is you talk about the wheels. I like the wheels. The stance, it could be lower, but this is where I'm gonna lean into, you can't, because where the motor sits.
Yeah.
And it looks okay. The front arches, you can see there's a bit of a gap there. Some people might scrutinize that. I don't know if I know this Volkswagen vehicle. Is this a Brazilian only chassis?
Yeah, the Brazilian, the Volkswagen SP2 was a Brazilian market Volkswagen built in Brazil.
Yeah.
And so it's a very, very popular car over there. It's very sort of iconic, you know, classic car for the Brazilian market.
Like a Scirocco or a Corrado or something
It would be
like
here,
that. Would
yeah,
be here,
exactly.
okay.
Now we do have an SP2 casting already, so that might be the one ding against it. Like it's very, very similar to what we've already got. So
It doesn't have a tailpipe like that.
no, we don't have a tailpipe like that. No, or the wing like that.
Yeah.
So, but it's kind of got a similar stance and everything. So, definitely, I love this car. But you know, we'll have to see the others to see if this is different enough to make it to the
Ralphie,
final.
what do you think? I know you're a big American guy, but this is...
No, but I grew up at my dad's shop, and it was all VWs. So this is just pretty much right up my alley as far as you know, growing up around VWs my whole life. So I kind of love this thing.
All right, well, the journey continues here in Latin America. Let's see who's introducing this next Hot Wheels hopeful.
Hola, mi nombre es Jorge Ortiz, creador de contenido automotriz, y los saludos de León, Guanajuato, para felicitar a todos los participantes que lograron llegar hasta esta etapa de Hot Wheels Legends Tour. Y también les quiero decir que les voy a presentar el bocho Pickup de Jesús Daniel Payán Gastelum, el cual imprimió toda su pasión en este auto y logró hacerlo como si fuera un verdadero Hot Wheels salido de una pista. Y de la misma manera les digo que sigan disfrutando de este show.
Representing Mexico, it's Jesus. Jesus and his Volkswagen Beetle. We've seen a lot of Beetles. What are you gonna bring?
Mi nombre es Daniel Payán y mi auto es el Bocho Pickup amarillo. Mi Bocho Pickup es el carro que siempre soñé hacerlo realidad. Un Bocho Pickup como si así hubiese salido de la agencia, personalizado con los mejores accesorios que pude haberle puesto. Cuando empecé este proyecto desmantelé por completo un Jeep en perfecto estado y corté por completo un bocho, el cual monté sobre el chasis del mismo Jeep. Fabriqué la cabina a la medida, su caja en lámina del estilo pickup clásica. Montamos su motor y transmisión modificados a tope. Fabricamos interior personalizado al estilo TMP. Y por final pintamos el bocho del color amarillo, mi color favorito. Sería el logro más grande de mi vida, porque cuando era niño jugaba con los Hot Wheels imaginándome que eran realidad. Ahora mi coche será un Hot Wheels leyenda para que los niños jueguen y se imaginen muchas aventuras en mi bocho pickup amarillo.
This isn't your average bug right here. You can see it's a beast. Under the hood, 6-liter V8 LS engine. It's got, you know, the 37-inch Maxxis tires, method. Holy cow. Yeah, this thing is, I mean, it's got the lights, it's got it all. The paint, yellow. Yeah, you're right. Never seen anything like this, Brian.
Yeah, this is wild. I love this one. I absolutely love it. You know, anything Volkswagen we do, our fans tend to love and they buy them up like crazy. So I could just see us putting this on the shelf and it would just be, it would instantly disappear from the shelves.
Yeah.
So I think it's a really solid contender.
Just out of the gate, he's already making claims. Brian's like, done. All right, I don't even need to see the rest of the cars.
Very much. It's another VW, you know.
Yeah.
So it's a popular casting for us. And seeing one lifted like this with just
pickup bed.
It's
pretty wild.
just it's a lot to take in. I love it.
Well, and it doesn't look foreign. It looks like an OE vehicle, You know, you go to some like Australia and you see these Toyotas that are kind of made into these overland vehicles. That's what this vehicle looks like. It looks OE trim, and it's very clean, very well done executed. I mean, you can see the rear end there, 37s, so it's got to have the horsepower to turn those. It's got to have the braking power to stop it. It's got 14 KC highlights out front, by the way. I just counted. I think it's 14.
Oh, that's sweet, right?
Look at the interior, dude. Is that a Lambo interior?
I know. It's
It's got the
surprisingly sophisticated. Actually.
Right?
Yeah.
Very cool.
You're putting on your business hat, not your design hat. You were like, you put this on the shelf, it's gonna fly off it.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. But from a design standpoint, it's just cool. It's objectively cool. It's fun. It's
Love the headlights. Look at the headlights.
It's a little bit whimsical, you know, like taking
Very
a
cool.
Beetle and doing that to us. It's a unique take on the Beetle. So.
Well, I would say some of these, you know, off-road vehicles that these dudes build, mine included, you know, it's maybe a little overkill because, you know, am I taking the dirt? Am I taking off-roading? Dude, those mall speed bumps have no idea what's going to hit them with that thing, with my truck. I'd like to see this thing get dirty, but I think it would be a cool part of a set, you know, and seeing this. I don't think it's going to be, you know, signature orange track fast. I don't think it's going to be breaking any records, but I think this is one that, you know, my 11-year-old son and my 19-year-old son would be into. I think this kind of blends a lot of things together. Let's hand it off to our next presenter for this dynamic build from Colombia.
¿Qué más, parceros? ¿Cómo están? Soy Santiago Tarazona desde Colombia. Desde niño mis primeros garajes siempre fueron con Hot Wheels. Me encantaba hacer pistas, hacer carreras y jugar con ellos. Siempre soñé que estos pequeños carritos se hicieran en tamaño real. Y les presento al Jeep Willys de 1952, un proyecto que está hecho con las manos, con pasión, con verdadera creatividad y estilo propio. Este carro tiene todo para ser un Hot Wheels en grande. Desde Colombia les mando un fuerte abrazo, soy Santiago Tarazona y seguimos levantando la cultura del motor.
Representing Colombia, Cesar talks about an iconic vehicle, his own 52 Jeep Willys.
Mi nombre es César Augusto Jaime Real y el nombre de mi coche es Willys 52. Yo definiría mi vehículo un Jeep no solo motor y ruedas, sino un hot rod poderoso. Para mí significaría dejar el legado de la pasión por los coches y el espíritu de garaje inmortalizado en un molde de Hot Wheels. Y diría, después de 20 años, sueño cumplido.
All right, Cesar brought this legendary Willys back to life from the ground up, a full restoration in honors of its military roots. We know the Willys, we've seen them, but how does this one land compared to all the others? 31-inch off-road tires, history, heart, horsepower. Is this enough? Because we've seen, what? Oh, I thought it was like a front end in front of a front end. I mean, you can't deny this is fun. You see it turning and burning. But we see a lot of Willys, You gotta have that X factor, the unknown. Like, what is that?
Yeah. Props to him for making it this far. It's cool. I love how he's having fun doing donuts in the dirt. But yeah, you know, we've seen these a couple of times, right?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a whole lot of fun to drive. And this one looks a little more capable than the other one we saw this year. But I like the stance of the other one better.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, we kind of done this, you know, before as casting, so I don't know if it's different enough.
Yeah, and again, Latin America, 5 vehicles. If you're within this, we talk about how limited this is, getting to this point. So congratulations to Cesar from Colombia. It's, you know, OD green, it ticks the boxes. It's got the big motor, it's fun, the offset, the stance, all that. It's got a shovel on the side. Here's a shovel, but can you dig it? You know, so that's the big question here. The bench seat, so kind of kept an homage of the original, the Colombian flag, letting you know what country.
Nice.
Really overall, it's a really cool car. Does it have that X factor, the special sauce? We've seen 2 already really cool cars. Latin America is a tough, not a tough crowd, but just brings some tough competition.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
there's a lot of passion down there, and
A lot of passion.
Yeah, I mean, I love the build. So I'm gonna hold judgment. I think it could be a contender, but like I said, I've kind of seen it before. So
yeah. All right,
we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, so moving right along, bringing in and just giving a little teaser of our next vehicle representing Peru.
¿Qué tal amigos de Hot Wheels? Yo soy Joaquín Doijos, piloto de autos y creador de contenido, y hoy les vengo a decir que Perú ya es parte del Hot Wheels Legends Tour con un representante que es Damián Ode y la carcochita de Damián. Así que gracias a todos los que participaron de este gran evento, ya tenemos a la persona y al auto que va a representarnos. Y desde chico siempre pensé cómo es que sacaban inspiración para tener tantos modelos, tantas locuras de Hot Wheels. Y ya lo sabemos, es el Hot Wheels Legends Tour que llega por primera vez a Perú y estamos muy emocionados de participar de este gran evento a nivel mundial. Así que suerte Damián junto a Carcochita y nos vemos en la final.
All right, let's go to Peru and talk to Damien. He's got a 1928 Ford Rat Rod.
Mi nombre es Damián Ode Jamis, el nombre del auto es la Carcochita, es un Rat Rod de 1928 de la marca Ford. Tuvimos que construir con él la tina por completo. El chasis, por el que el chasis de la es un poco más corto, tuvimos que ampliarlo, ya que este tiene un motor de 8 cilindros de 1952, cabeza plana, también de la marca Ford. ¿Qué significaría para mí que quede inmortalizado este Rat Rod? Pues es una emoción tremenda, porque desde que lo hacíamos siempre pensábamos en Hot Wheels. Yo tengo mi colección y dijimos, bueno, en cualquier momento pues participaremos en algo de ellos, y se dio la oportunidad del Hot Wheels Legends Tour Perú y ganamos, y esperemos que el internacional también se venga este trofeo para Perú. Y la emoción pues me embarga, porque definitivamente desde chico vengo coleccionando estos autos de Hot Wheels y era un sueño, y este sueño espero que se haga realidad.
The pure old school attitude under the hood, or lack thereof, is the V8. Got a nice patina there. I mean, this car looks like it just stepped out of from a Moon Eye show here in Burbank, right? I mean, it has all the makings of Americana. I don't think you're going to see a lot of these in Peru. I think that's probably why it won. I mean,
I think
who
you're right.
partook in the digital judging? Brian, you did?
Yeah,
okay.
I was judging remotely for Peru. It definitely it spoke to the Peruvian judges, I think, because it was so unique for them. Like, there's a lot of other cars that are more commonly seen there in Peru that maybe didn't win out because they're, like I said, just more common.
I can't think of like a Peruvian vehicle that is iconic to that. Like you said, the Volkswagen Bug. I haven't been to Peru.
I mean, I forget what they call it in Peru. They call it something else. But Beetles there were quite a few of those in the running as well. So, yeah.
Ralphie, what do you think?
I dig the character of this car. You got mustaches on the headlights. You got the Dayglow orange wheels.
I think it's definitely a Peruvian delicacy. You know, it's something unique from American soil. Ceviche. I love ceviche. It's raw, but it cooks in lime juice. What? It's so exotic. But the ceviche rat rod here, all joking aside, Damien has a really cool car. Is this the winner of a select few of 5? To even be part of this conversation is an accolade.
Yeah, I mean, I really like it. I like it a lot. Is it too old school? Like just expected hot rod?
Old school.
You know, I don't know, but it's one of my personal favorites.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's really cool, Damien. You brought definitely a really, really cool vehicle to a limited class, 5 vehicles representing Latin America. We'll see if Peru can pull it off, as we got one more country being representative, and here's our next representative talking about the vehicle from Chile.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Por acá Pableque, creador de contenido automotriz de Chile. El día de hoy hablándoles desde acá de Miami, Florida. Hot Wheels Legends refleja la pasión que tiene cada uno de los creadores con su proyecto. La verdad es que es increíble saber que cada uno de los proyectos sale de un garage y puede llegar a un escenario global. Y el día de hoy me toca presentar el Austin Mini Speedster de 1980, un coche realmente increíble con mucho trabajo de carrocería. Al momento que ves que el capot se abre hacia adelante, quedas realmente maravillado. Y es todo eso lo que busca Hot Wheels. Autenticidad, espíritu de garage y obviamente que tú lo veas y digas, esto es un Hot Wheels. Quiero agradecer a todos por participar en esta semifinal y obviamente nos vemos en la final global de Hot Wheels Legends 2025.
Representing Chile, I threw it to Hugo to elaborate about his Austin Mini Speedster.
Hola, mi nombre es Hugo González y este es mi Austin Mini Speedster año 1980. Es un auto que nace entre muchas risas, aceite y muchas horas de garage junto a mi familia y mis amigos. La mejor forma de definirlo es el sueño de niño hecho realidad. Es tal cual como yo lo quería y lo dibujaba cuando era pequeño. Hoy es un auto ya hecho realidad que es muy carismático, muy diferente y me lleva a sentir diferentes tipos de sensaciones. Para mí significaría inmortalizar en un molde de Hot Wheels este auto como el cumplimiento de un sueño y sobre todo dejarle un mensaje a mis hijos que con mucha perseverancia, creatividad e imaginación pueden alcanzar sus objetivos. No hace falta tenerlo todo para lograr lo que uno quiere. Quiero ver inmortalizado en un Hot Wheels este auto para que un niño cuando tome este blister pueda imaginar que puede cumplir sus sueños.
What is that? What are we doing here? A classic Mini with the entire roof cut off into a sleek two-seater Speedster. When I think Mini, I don't think Speedster. I think little compact, as wide as it is front to long to back. But the creativity here is interesting. And here we are, a British car in Chile, talking about, you know, Hot Wheels.
Yeah, it's a fun little build. I would love to toss that thing around.
Yeah, it's like a little go-kart. When it feels great when you're tossing them around.
Yeah, exactly. It's you know, the British Racing Green, of course, is perfect for that car. I would like to see some graphics in addition to the green, though. It feels like it's maybe missing something. But
it looks cool driving down.
Yeah.
They look like a country road right there.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
You know, in the right setting, it is kind of awe-inspiring and seeing it move. But that's not what it does when it's on the shelf. Authenticity, creativity, garage spirit. I got to remind you guys, it's got to come back to this. You talked about deco. If it has once, can it be the winner of the 5? You know what I'm saying? Like you said, deco. Is it maybe too sterile? Is it too clean? Maybe just that
I
punch up.
think it does need a little something to amp it up a little bit more for me.
What do you think, Ralphie?
Again, it's fun to drive, but yeah, I agree. It does need a little pizzazz on the color brakes and the deco to become a Hot Wheels for sure.
Yeah, I feel like we could even take maybe even existing Hot Wheels, cut it up and modify one, and it would just be this. I mean, it's really cool. Great car. Hats off again to all 5, including Chile's own here. But I don't know if it's got it. But,
I'd like to see a little better stance. You know, it's not quite sitting right for me. The wheels, I feel like they could bring it out more. Maybe bigger wheels and cut into the fenders with some over fenders or something like that.
Oh, there you go.
I do appreciate the interior. It's like a red interior, kind of breaks away from the green of the exterior.
And will that contrast? All right, well, we've seen 5 vehicles just like that. Quickly, we get to the finish line. The checkered flag is waving not only on our Latin America stop, but our global grand finale, November 15th. Which one of these 5, first and foremost, the 5 that are in here, congratulations for being part of the conversation, for being scrutinized by these iconic Hot Wheels designers, and we're about to find out who wins Latin America's finale, the regional finals, and then moving on to the global grand finale, November 15th. Tune in. All right, guys, we've seen all 5 vehicles, and we've seen a European car in Chile, we've seen a Volkswagen in Mexico, which is to be expected, a Ford Model A, like just a cultural dynamic here. But what do you think? What stands out? I like the Volkswagen as well, the SP2.
Yeah, no, I appreciate the Mini and the Willys and La Carrochita, but to me it's down to the Vencedor and the Vocho pickup. What do you think?
Yeah, I think for me the 2 Volkswagens rise to the top. Yeah, it's like that. The SP2 is just so clean.
You know, you guys have seen collectively hundreds of years of experience at your Hot Wheels dream team. You guys have seen from real cars to design different elements. So you guys have seen a lot. So it takes a lot to impress you.
Yeah, and that's not to take away from anything, any of these builds. Like, they're all awesome builds, and like I said, I'd love to own or drive any of them.
And he's hard to impress.
But obviously we got to narrow it down, and I think I have in mind the one that's my favorite.
You better, because we are moments away to find out who goes to that global grand finale, November 15th. I'll be there. You're going to be there as well. I'm telling you right now, and I'm asking you, I'm telling you, November 15th, you're going to tune in to find out who will be our 2025 Hot Wheels Legends winner overall, because there can be only one that will be immortalized as a 1/64th Hot Wheels diecast. without further ado, Ralphie, Brian, you guys have conversed with your team, your confidants, your homeboys, whatever you want to call them. There's 5 vehicles, but there can be only one representing Latin America in their regional finals to enter the global grand finale November 15th. Brian.
All right. Well, I think it was pretty clear for me, the Volkswagen pickup.
Hey! Yeah. The Vocho pickup, and you agree with that?
Vocho pickup. Say it with me. Vocho pickup.
That's Mexico.
Vocho
you talked
pickup,
about, you know, but this is just something I've never seen before. Have you ever seen anything like this?
No.
Love the Volkswagen plate. Didn't put just like a Ford truck bed on it or a Chevy. Did that. I wonder where it's off, and that keeps you guessing. And I'm gonna go back to you don't like clean cars. You want the deco done. I actually like that this doesn't have a deco, and I like that it's not patinaed. The paint is clean, and then it has modern fog lights on it. So all of that coming together, I think this Volkswagen Vocho.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a nice bright color that's gonna pop in package. So in that sense, it's fine that it's like doesn't have a lot of graphics. I think when it's a car that's like, you know, a duller color or whatever, and it doesn't have any graphics, then that starts to bother me. Like, I feel like it needs something more eye-catching to pop, but this definitely pops.
Yeah, I love I'm not a big fan of yellow, but I dig this yellow right here. It's kind of like, it's almost like a chartreuse, but it's not quite.
Yeah, I think they're tying in the, you know, that I'll just call it out. You can't ignore the KC highlights. The KC is synonymous just with lighting over the years. We've seen them over the years from Class 11 racing and this and that. And it's somewhere between, to your point, canary yellow and high vis. So it's a little modern, a little old school, a little bit of Monaco on your side.
It's a nice silhouette. I can see it in a package.
All right, well, man, what a journey it's been. Congratulations to those 5 contestants, but it's the Vocho, the Volkswagen truck, that comes out on top, joining the other 2 for the global grand finale. Thank you, Ralphie. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you.
And thank you for tuning in. We will send it November 15th for our global grand finale to find out who will be immortalized as the Hot Wheels Legends winner 2025.